What's up, guys? This is Josh back here from Inside Wrestling Truth. I haven't been making as many videos because the camera on this computer seems to be messing up. I have a camcorder that I'm probably going to start using. Um, but anyway, don't worry about any of that. Um, Today's video, we're going to talk a lot about different things in wrestling. Um, the first thing I want to talk about is the comments. If you seen yesterday, I seen it yesterday. Was comments from superstar Billy Graham on Abdullah the Butcher. Um, this was really interesting. Billy Graham went on to say, how much of a piece of shit Abdullah the Butcher is. Um, Billy Graham pretty much talked about the Hep C situation with Abdullah the Butcher and Hannibal. Um, Billy Graham talked about, he only has 2 years left to probably live, and he also went on the record to say that he hopes Abdullah the Butcher dies a slow, miserable death. Damn. Uh, me personally, I don't wish death on anybody. But those are some pretty strong words from superstar Billy Graham. Uh, we've seen Billy Graham in the past show hatred for a lot of people like Jericho, Vince. Last year was Bruno Sammartino. Um, there's been others. Billy Graham is, I guess, an old bitter man, basically. But yeah, really, really shooting hard on Abdullah when you tell a guy, I hope you die a slow, miserable death. But it is what it is. I want to know what y'all's guys' thoughts are on that situation. Like I said, Billy Graham, he does this a lot of ranting, a lot of shooting, and it's sad, you know, but it is what it is, I guess. If anybody that does not know, Abdullah the Butcher supposedly gave this guy Hannibal Hep C. Um, I've seen a clip from it, but from the situation at hand. But I would like to know: is there like any more proof than that video? I mean, the guy Hannibal, he wrestles a lot. I'm sure he's been in more bloody matches than just Abdullah the Butcher. Um, I'm not taking up for Abdullah the Butcher at all. I'm just saying, before you start playing the name game, I mean, you got to look at all the guys you've been in the ring with that you bled against if you had Hep C. Um, but yeah, that's really. I just want to throw that in there a little bit. The Abdullah the Butcher, Billy Graham deal. Secondly, I want to talk about Kurt Angle. I hadn't got to talk about this yet. As you know, I seen it like last week. Kurt Angle reportedly wanted to go back to the WWE. It don't look like he's going back because supposedly he stepped on Triple H's toes and went to Vince McMahon or some bullshit. But in all reality, um, why would uh, you bring him back? You know he's going to be a part timer. Um, why don't WWE? I know they weren't the ones that tried to bring Kurt Angle in, but they do bring in former stars all the time. Why would you bring in um, all these past stars to be full timers when you have a roster of talented guys that you don't push? Did you ever think about fucking pushing some of them guys to make them stars? No, you didn't, because all you're worried about is the dollars. That's all you're worried about. But like my thing is, what are you gonna do when these guys can't work anymore and you have no talent that you haven't pushed and nobody's gonna give a fuck about? Um, I like all three members of the Shield. I like Ambrose, I like Reigns, and I like Rollins. But Seth Rollins is by far the best worker out of those three. I feel like Seth Rollins could be actually the future of the WWE. Uh, but yeah, this is my take. I would like to see Kurt Angle come in maybe for a few matches, but really, what's that going to do? Kurt Angle's an amazing athlete. He's a former gold medal winner at the 96 Olympics, but still, like, once you hit a certain age, you need to learn that it's over, and that's what I'm going to get into next. But like I said, I'm not trying to hate on Kurt Angle, but why would the WWE keep on bringing these big name guys? Excuse me, I'm just going to put it like this: why would the WWE keep bringing in these has-beens when they have talent on the roster that they do not push? It don't make no sense to me, and really, it's pretty much a slap in the face to the rest of the guys on your roster. Now let's get into what I want to talk about next, which is leading into the legends of the WWE. When are these guys going to learn that their careers are over? They need to stay home. They need to do podcasts, autograph signs. These guys, I'm a huge Hogan fan. Ric Flair, but Shawn Michaels, these guys, the WWE needs to stop bringing these guys on TV because for one, it's just making them look stupid. It's tarnishing their legacy, and really, all I see when they bring these legends on, all they really do is put Cena over. Um, like, why did we have to have a legends panel last night on Raw for John Cena? I didn't understand that at all. That was pretty fucking stupid in my opinion. Um, Cena's gonna win the belt again. I mean, yeah, he got destroyed at SummerSlam. He's gonna get destroyed at Night of Champions. He's gonna get destroyed anytime he fights Brock Lesnar. But everybody knows that he's gonna win the belt back eventually. Now a lot of people are saying Lesnar, is gonna hold it to WrestleMania. I could see that happening because the WWE really hasn't built any main eventers to put one on one against Lesnar. We got Cena, we got Randy Orton. Of course, Daniel Bryan's gone, CM Punk's gone. So really, who are you going to put him in the ring with? So that's why they're going to lead this with John Cena. They're going to, because they have nobody else to put him in the ring with. Though they do, they just haven't built the stars up yet. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. But yeah, back to the legends. I just wish the legends, like, I can understand if they're playing if they were like general manager or something. But here lately, it has been bringing them back for anything. And I just feel that it's really unnecessary. It's really stupid. And I think the WWE needs to focus more on building stars for the future instead of constantly worrying about what has happened in the future or what has happened in the past. Excuse me. Um, yeah, that's really what I want to talk about on that. I'd also heard a rumor that Stone Cold Steve Austin could be wrestling at WrestleMania 32 in Texas. Um, I would love to see it, but honestly, dude, just do what you're doing. There's no reason for you to come back. As much as I would love to see it, but really, in reality, there's really no reason for Steve Austin to come back to the WWE unless, maybe for a WrestleMania, I guess would be cool. But these stars, man, they need to learn that their time is gone, and it's time for newer stars to develop and get pushes. Because, like I said, what is going to happen when all these legends are done? They're not going to have anything. Also seen where Rowdy Piper was shooting on Ric Flair and Vince McMahon. Um, he basically, called Ric Flair an asshole. Said Ric Flair's lost his mind. He cannot keep his pants on type shit. And then he went on to talk about Vince. Talk about Vince hasn't never been good at anything except for the WWF, something that his daddy handed him. Uh, Apparently, a couple years back, Piper and Vince had some backstage heat. Uh, but yeah, really silly. There's other things to talk about, just can't. They just won't pop. Oh, the other thing I want to talk about. Excuse me, sorry about that. The other thing I want to talk about is the WWE dropping the Nation gimmick. Um, I think it would have been a really good gimmick. But they say it's too controversial. I don't know if it's because of the St. Louis deal, but it really would have been good. I think for some of the guys in the WWE that never get pushes like Kofi Kingston, R-Truth, that type of shit. But they don't want to do it. I guess because um, I guess they're just scared of heat these days. I don't know, but they won't do that gimmick. But they still run this bullshit ass Russian gimmick that's really played out. And how about the push he's getting? Wow. I mean, like I said, WWE, man, what are y'all thinking backstage, dude? I mean, you got so much talent there that we want to push the big rush. And I even heard something about Rusev versus Lesnar. Please, God, don't do that. That's just horrible. Don't do that to us. But um, those are just a few things that I want to talk about today. Um, if you haven't already, go sub to a buddy of mine on here. His name is Charley Wolfreich, I believe that's his name. But I'll put his name down in the box down there. Go sub to his channel, man. I like watching his videos. He's a real honest, and he really talks about what he feels. And a lot of people may not like that, but hey, that's what we're here for. And yeah, go sub to his channel, and I'll see y'all the next go around. Peace.